Brawly has been defeated. And it's a deathless Brawly with a gorgeous box. I'm also getting a new resource, our next encounter, Petalburg Woods. So over here, Petalburg Woods. As you can see, one of these has a range of levels, 5 to 14 as opposed to just 14. That means I can make sure that I don't encounter that by using a level 13 Mon as my lead. And we're gonna see. I will get Shroomish. It can be either Effect Spore or Poison Heal. If it's Poison Heal, that is incredible. Shroomish gets in the bowl. Perfect. Now we need another male grass type gym leader or whatever. I think Brassius makes more sense for him. So I will call you Brassius. What are you? Poison Heal. Yes! It's Impish, which is fine. And the IVs. Holy. That is a good attack. That is a great defense. All in all, I think this is something to be content about. Our next bug catcher. We move on. Another fight done. The next hurdle is slightly larger, but slightly being the opposite word. The long and short of it is Furfrou is annoying, Mighty Anna is not. I will be getting 70 cherry berries. That's nice. That's really nice to have. And 77 orange berries. Thank God, because I was running low. There were like some chest of berries around here, if I'm not mistaken. Is it her? Ah, it's her. Okay, I did not know that. And there's a little rich boy. Once again, switching up my ideas, because I think I want Masquerade more healthy for the 1v1 against the Mighty Anna. So this is probably a tiny bit safer. Because in comes the Furfrou. And I am going to fake out, do a little bit of chip, not a lot. And here Furfrou is gonna click probably Covet, maybe Headbutt, but probably Covet. I will Drain Punch. Even on a crit, this won't kill me. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna heal quite a bit back. And that is a high roll. And that is not enough for me to be out of range. So that's annoying. So he will covet me here. I'll switch to Faulkner. To take the covet. Maybe get a burn. Unfortunate, but not a big deal. Now he's going to headbutt me, which can take Wake. And now he is going to Rock Smash me. And I can take that with Viola. I'm doing a lot of switches, and they're not all useful, I'm well aware. But this Intimidate is gonna be good. And right now it's going to headbutt me again. So I'll once again bring in a Wake. And from here I will 1v1. In fact, I will do so using one Rock Tomb. As he clicks Rock Smash. take at most 16 HP and damage here. Because of the fact that I need Wig for Mightyena, I'm gonna switch out right now to Viola, take the Rock Smash. And while I am at minus defense, he's at minus 2 attack. Throttle from this point on. Them at minus 1 speed. Can just kind of do the trick. And if not, I've got like backups and backups and backups. I can deal hefty amounts of damage here with Bubble Beam. Maybe even lower its attack. And Covet is a 2-hit KO, I believe. That is... oh, it's speed, right, not attack. Not that it really matters, but... yeah. And Bubble Beam finishes the job. In comes Mightyena, who will click Covet on me. Or Crunch, could be both. They are about even in damage in practice, but due to how damage calculation works, it's not. In any case, not even a crit kills, I can Bubble Beam once safely. And now it's not safe anymore. He is not gonna see a kill, so it's still random between Crunch and Covet. And I'd rather not have Fletcher take the Crunch because a crit Crunch doesn't kill quite yet. Okay, so that's fine. I just hope for the burn, basically. Perfect. So now not only does he no longer get the leftovers recovery, he won't see a kill anymore. Like, he won't kill Brawly even with, like, the most insane amount of luck you've ever seen. I say that, but is that true? Yep, that is true. So Drain Punches kills. Not that it matters because I didn't get that luck, but yeah. And that's another one down. And next one is Fisherman Ivan. There's our little fisherman. Elise has the lead. And it will Thunder Wave. In doing so, it outspeeds Quillfish, and I'll be fine, like, from there, basically. I say that, do I really need to do that? I think I'll just Shockwave it. And if I get Toxic on, perfect. If I get Dived on... I'm way overcomplicating this. In comes Seadra. And now we get to final one, Celio. Goodbye. And this is gonna be the next larger hurdle. The first double battle of Run Bun. The only thing I am afraid of is it's like a 2% chance to go awry on very specific circumstances. Here we go. So we battle Pokemon together. Yup. That you do. Dedenne and Clefairy come in. I will, first turn, fake out the Dedenne and incinerate both of them for the very simple reason that this makes sure that the berry of Dedenne is consumed without Dedenne actually consuming it. Now, because I pre-damaged Brawly to 50 HP, Dedenne is guaranteed to click Dazzling Gleam here. Faulkner can come in and take that just fine, while Flannery once again incinerates the both of them. This puts Dedenne at about 50% and well in range to kill for a kill for Rhyhorn. Yeah, both take. Okay, it's not insignificant, but it is not a lot of damage. Now, with Fletchinder at 50 HP, perfect. For both of them, Electro Web is considered the highest damaging move. The way we combat it is we switch in Brawly and we switch in Giovanni. I need to make sure that I do it right. Yeah, Giovanni is going to be the mon to bait the Dedenne slot, which is the first to be KO'd here. So Giovanni is going to be switched in for Faulkner, and Flannery is going to pivot out into Brawly. Giovanni takes no damage from the Electro Web. Brawly takes a bit, but with the Follow Me, this is becoming very safe. Brawly takes 46. It goes down to 46. Now I'm gonna check how much damage Bulldoze can do to me. Bulldoze crit in doubles deals at most 40 HP. So I am safe to click Bulldoze and fake out the Dedenne. So that means Rhyhorn is fully safe for me here. This changes the line a tiny bit, but not enough for me to really care. Dedenne goes down. Sorry about that. Brawly goes down to 19 HP, which is not... It's gonna go back to 29. I'm fine. And Clefairy is low. This baits in Abra. And right now, Abra sees a kill on only Mienfoo with Psybeam. I don't have a resist for Psybeam, so that's a little bit of an annoyance. But even a crit helping hand will not kill, especially Masquerade. I'm trying to see if there's any issues in what I'm trying to do now. There are, actually. As a result, I will have to change my line slightly. And I do that by clicking Smackdown on Abra. And this switches out into Viola. I could have clicked Bulldoze there. It would have been slightly less safe. It's not going to be an awful lot of difference, but it's... yeah, we'll see how this goes. If there's a Follow Me there, I would have been in, like, no trouble. I would have been in a tiny bit of trouble. Right now, I'm not. Because the combination of a crit... Uh-oh. That changes things slightly, I think. Okay, that is an issue. Not a big one. I think I'll manage, because I can Bulldoze here just fine. At 39 HP, it should always target Masquerade with Zing Zap and Iron Head. Alternatively, it's going to click Fake Out into Giovanni, and both of those are fine outcomes, especially if I switch to Ramos. This means I KO. Okay, Fake Out. That's fine too. This is fine. Because right now, with Giovanni at 76 HP, it will not see a kill. With Groddle, it won't see one either. But it will, for both of them, click Iron Head, which means Faulkner is a safe switch in from Giovanni. The reason I do that one is because there's higher damage on Giovanni. And I'm gonna Razor Leaf to kill the Clefairy. then I should basically Iron Head on either. Okay, well, whatever. Now, Clefairy will die. Good. Friend Guard is gone at last, and Helping Hand will not be a factor anymore either. That said though, Faulkner at 50 HP is always dead to Zing Zap. So Togedemaru will always fit Zing Zap here. I can switch to Giovanni, and I can KO the Togedemaru with Santu. This was a deathless fight, despite me going off the rails very quickly, thanks to an advantageous crit. Whoa, everything closed down. That's not supposed to happen. There were probably a few risks there, but all in all, I think I did that fine. The final fight before Respiro. There she is. My lead should be Lisa. That it is. Here we go. Should I or shouldn't I? Okay, sure. I will battle. Yeah, this one isn't so simple. But I think I have the 100% safe line. Cotton Spore. With this Cotton Spore, we don't use Thunder Wave specifically because Luminion has a Lumberry, so that would do nothing. Here, a Surf is a range to kill, so we can't keep Flaffy in. Ramos can take the Surf just fine. It takes 12 to 15. It's not relevant damage, basically. Then click Razor Leaf. On a crit, that's just a kill. On a non-crit, that is whatever. It clicks Air Slash, which makes this like even easier. Mega Drain. This is actually the line where Grotto keeps higher HP amount, because I don't need to switch it in. Now, at this HP amount, Staravia comes in and sees a kill with dual Wing Beat. That is also absolutely the highest damaging move, and as such, we go to grabs. Takes 1, and takes 2, and that is pitiful damage. Now, the Rock Smash that's incoming is not pitiful damage, but the Rock Slide that's gonna come in return is killing. I'm at 40, that's fine. So right now, in comes Gloom, who will see a kill with Magical Leaf. Both Gloom and Nullum outspeed me, and as such, both see a fast kill. Gloom is the first in the party, so that's gonna come in. Claire can take the Magical Leaf. Alright. About that much. That is a non-crit, and with that, like, all the scariness is basically gone. My Aurora Beam. That is a 2-hit KO, so I take 1 Sludge here, which at most deals 28 on a crit. Yeah, whatever. And another 1 kills. And with 1 more burn proc, even though Nummel, who's the final one to come in here, has a Pasho Berry, even though I am burnt, but it matters much, I have a 100% kill with Bubble Beam. And this is over. Ended. And that leads us into Rustbrook, where I have an option to get the encounter here, and I'm not going to grab that option. I have been informed through videos that the encounter here that you really want is the Fossil Revival. Now, I don't know how much of that is true. What I do also know is that you can maybe get the Hisuian Arcanine over here. There's a trait for that. And between those two, it is very much in your favor to wait with your encounter over here. But that doesn't mean we can't get any encounter, because there are still two locations, Route 115 and Route 116. And here we go. What do we get? On Route 116, it's Makuhita. That is, without a doubt, the second worst encounter here. But I think for my specific team, it may not be that bad. I'm gonna try again. Are you gonna get in? 3. There we go. I'm gonna call you Chuck. Oh! Holy! It has a black belt. I'm so happy I did the compound eyes thing. Because black belts are a really good item. Thick fat, brave nature. Sure. IV wise. That looks pretty. That looks real pretty. I think that is a really good addition to the team. It evolves in time for Roxanne, so I can actually get a Hariyama with Thick Fat for that fight. I'm gonna wait with the encounter in Route 115 to see if I can get through Roxanne pretty safely. If not, I might get the encounter over there. We have our little buddy over here. And we're gonna go ahead and take him on. This is an easy fight anyway. And so is the next one, I believe. So, Hiker Mark. We are gonna lead with Claire, who can like 1v1 it, and probably 1v1 the incoming Laron as well, damage roll wise. Now in comes Boldor, who with Rock Slide cannot kill me. Oh wait, no it can. It can barely do that on a high roll crit. So that means we switch out to Ramos on either the Rock Slide or the Sand. Or the Sandstorm, okay. Now this becomes a little precarious. With the Sandstorm up, Razor Leaf is basically guaranteed 3 KO, and Mega Drain is not. So I'm gonna Razor Leaf here first. In part so we can maybe get Mega Drain recovery later. I'm gonna take a Rock Slide. Take 5, and I should get my board proc. Did I not? Did I equip that? I didn't. Okay. So, 39. A Rock Slide plus Sandstorm Chip will not kill me still. So I can Razor Leaf here pretty safely. And it's in the red, so I can Inky Drain it off. And we're good. One tiny annoying thing is that at this point, Graveler Alola, who's going to be the final mon to come in, is going to click a random move. Basically all 4 of its move skill. And there are some mons that I really don't want to switch in on certain moves. Mainly the 2 water types I had in mind, I don't want to switch in on Wild Charge. Mienfoo I don't want to switch in. Rhyhorn I don't want to switch on Submission. But that last one actually gives me an out. Because only if I get Submission clicked on, I have an issue. And even then, I won't have a big issue. Because I will then guarantee Bait's Submission. And I know what I can switch in safely. And this just makes it trivial. I can just bulldoze the Rhyhorn. Bulldoze the Graveler with Rhyhorn. And Giovanni here, even though he gets Shuka buried on, it deals about 50, and then he starts speeding. Or speed tying. So I'm not safe to stay in. So I'm not going to. I'm gonna switch out on the Submission and Ariyama can come in, take the submission very easily, and KO. Having 4 Pokemon in your backup means, like, basically every fight should be generally safe. And now, I need to look towards the Roxanne fight. The big one. But first, let's complete this fight, of course. We did it! I think what I'm just gonna do is I am going to route 150. I feel like I'm hitting a wall, and I hope that in doing that, I might have something to break that wall. So what are we looking for over here? Something for Zygarde is the main one, because right now I don't have anything. Or at least nothing safe enough. Let's go and fish. See what I can get. It's the worst in Remoraid. I do get Auxiliary here, which is okay. One off, great. See if that may do the trick. Come on, get in. Okay, that worked at least. Good. Well, Lawman is dead. No? Hustle, yeah, quirky, okay. And we are moving on. Yup, that was one of the Remoraids of all time. There are these trainers, and I think I can at least do, like, these two right now. Youngster Joey, who's up front here, and then Last Genis, who's after that, because I think I can do those two fights pretty easily, and I might want that rare candy early, and I'm going to show how to do it. She is the trainer over there. Last Genis, yep. Wake 1v1's the Oricorio, even through Feather Dance. Viola comes in on the Energy Ball, and hopefully 1v1's Whimsicott. If nothing else, Faulkner can pick up the slack. In comes Brion, and I'm gonna do this a little differently. I'm gonna Struggle Bug. Echoed Voice, even on a crit, won't be threatening to me, especially if, like, and with it at -1, it should basically become trivial to combat this. Now I'm gonna switch out into Chuck. Fake Out to stop the metronome and to stop the Echoed Voice stacking. This is gonna hurt a bit. Not a lot though. Now Fake Out. As a matter of fact, I think from this range, Vital Throw just kills as does Force Bomb, but I'm gonna click Vital Throw. So, a lot easier than I thought it would be. Which is good. And the upcoming 2 fights is a annoying one because I have to do those in tandem. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to fix this up fast enough. For now, this is where I'm going to cut it off.